Austin jerked his t-shirt over his head hard enough to split the seams over his broad shoulders. He combed his dark brown hair with his fingertips, picked up his worn blue duffel bag, kicked a pile of dirty clothes out of his way, and headed for the living room door. "Austin, don't you dare walk out that door. It's pouring rain and it's turning to sleet. I'll take you back to the dorm even if you are pig-headed and hateful." Tracey came out of the bedroom hopping on her right foot while she tried desperately to get a high-top athletic shoe on her left. She had slipped on a t-shirt, but she wasn't wearing a bra and her jeans were still unzipped. Austin scowled at her. "Ever consider untying the laces before you put them on?" he asked in a slow Texas drawl, without a bit of warmth in his tone. This wasn't a new fight, but just another version of one that they'd had too many times to count. "You can't put on your own shoes." He threw up his hands in desperation. "And you can't even pick up your own clothes. Your daddy spends a fortune on your college education, but you take it all for granted." Tracey jerked the high top onto her foot and glared at him. "Just go get in the car and quit preaching at me." Her voice was low and husky, telling Austin that she was on the verge of another one of what his grandmother called an out-and-out hissy fit that would end in tears. But tonight, he didn't care. He'd had enough, and they both needed a break from each other. He slung the apartment door open with enough force that the hinges creaked. Then he stomped out to Tracey's bright red Camaro and folded his 6-foot frame into the passenger seat. She followed him, dashing through the driving rain and sleet to her car and slid behind the wheel. "Austin, I just don't understand why you're so angry." She jammed the key into the ignition and turned on the engine. "All I want is for you to come home with me for 3 days and spend Christmas with me and my father. I'm beginning to think you're not serious about me." Her voice cracked. "Don't start that." Austin stared out the front window, refusing to look at her for even a second. He would lose all resolve if she started to cry. "Just don't. You know I love you, but I have to work during winter break. My daddy didn't give me a bank account to spend as I please." "It's just 3 days. I'll write you a check for whatever you would make those days," Tracey said. "Ouch. There went the rest of my manhood," Austin said. "If I don't show up for work, I'll lose my job. I have to be back at the factory on Monday morning after Christmas. I need the money, Trace. You don't know what it means to have to work your way through college, and I don't know how to make you understand." Austin glanced over at her, expecting tears, but what he saw was a stone-cold glare. "If it's so almighty important to you that I meet your daddy, why don't you cancel your skiing trip and stay home on Christmas Eve and Christmas, and bring your father out to the ranch to meet me and my folks? Those are the only 2 days that I don't have to work during break.